Hey there, future travelers! Welcome back! Today we will keep you updated on all things related to coming to visit Canada. If you're planning a trip to Canada in 2025, you'll want to stick around for today's video. We're diving into some latest updates on tourist visa, how to apply, and a very important topic why you should never misuse your tourist visa for things like asylum seeking. So grab a seat and let's get started. Let's kick things off with the new tourist visa policies for 2025. As Canada continues to be a top destination for travelers, they've introduced a few updates to make the process smoother and more efficient. Online applications. First of all, Canada has streamlined the application process, making it easier than ever to apply for a tourist visa online. Most of the cases, it's online and you no longer have to submit paper applications unless you're specifically asked to do so. This is great news for faster processing and fewer trips to the visa office. Biometrics. Applicants from most countries will be required to submit biometrics, fingerprints, and a photograph during the visa application process. This is part of Canada's enhanced security measures. But don't worry, it's a simple process that can be done at your nearest application center. Processing times. On average, tourist visa processing times are about 2 to 3 weeks, but this can vary depending on your country of origin, the time of year, and how complete your application is. If you're planning a trip, make sure to apply well in advance. Multiple entry visas. Another important update is the increased availability of multiple entry visas. This means you can apply for a visa that allows you to visit Canada several times over a period of 10 years. This is great for those who plan on making multiple trips to Canada for tourism, business, or family visits. However, please note it's the discretion of the authority on duration and whether you will get multiple entry permits. Now let's talk about how you can apply for a Canadian tourist visa. It's a straightforward process, but there are a few things you need to know to make sure your application is successful. Check eligibility. Before you apply, make sure you meet the eligibility requirements. You'll need a valid passport, proof of financial support, and a travel plan that shows your intent to return to your home country after your visit. You should also have a clean immigration history, meaning no violations of Canadian law or previous visa issues. Create an account. Visit the official Canadian immigration website or use the IRCC portal to create an account. This is where you'll submit your application, pay fees, and track your visa status. Complete the application form. You'll fill out an application form that asks for personal details, travel history, and your purpose for visiting Canada. Be honest and accurate. Incorrect information can lead to delays or even visa refusal. Submit supporting documents. You'll need to provide documents such as a copy of your passport, a photo that meets the Canadian visa photo requirements, proof of financial support, such as bank statements, employment letters, your travel itinerary such as flight bookings, hotel reservations, a letter of invitation if visiting family or friends, biometrics appointment. If required, you'll be asked to provide biometrics. Once you have completed your online application, you'll receive instructions on where to submit your biometrics. Pay the fees. Don't forget the visa application fees, which vary depending on your country and the type of visa. You'll also have to pay for biometrics if it applies to you. Wait for processing. After submitting your application, all that is left is to wait. Processing times can vary, but the official website will give you an estimate. Once your visa is approved, you'll be notified and you'll be all set to travel. Now let's talk about something really important, what not to do with your Canadian tourist visa. A lot of people think that a tourist visa is a loophole to get into Canada for purposes other than tourism, like applying for asylum or working illegally. And that's where things can go wrong. Do not misuse a tourist visa for asylum seeking. This is a huge mistake. Some people think they can use a tourist visa as a backdoor to claim asylum once they're in Canada. Let me be clear. This is illegal and can result in immediate deportation, a ban from Canada, and a future ban on applying for any kind of visa. Your tourist visa is only for short-term visits, not for staying in Canada permanently. In case you have enough valid reason, talk to a registered RCIC to consult your situation and take guidelines. Do not work or study on a tourist visa. If you're planning to work or study in Canada, you need the appropriate visa or permit. Tourist visas do not give you the right to work or study. If you're caught doing so, your visa can be cancelled and you could face serious consequences. Always apply for the correct visa based on your purpose of stay. Do not stay beyond your allowed time. It's really important to respect the duration of stay granted on your tourist visa. Staying past the allowed time is considered overstaying, which can have serious consequences, including a ban from re-entering Canada. If you need to stay longer, make sure to apply for an extension well before your visa expires. Let's talk about why misusing tourist visa is not worth it. Not only can it ruin your chances ever visiting Canada again, but it also harms your credibility and your chances of getting other visas in the future. Permanent record. Any attempt to misuse your tourist visa, like overstaying or working illegally, becomes part of your permanent immigration record. This could impact your ability to get any kind of visa in the future, not just for Canada, but for other countries. Deportation risk. If you're caught misusing your visa, you risk deportation, which means you'll be sent back to your home country and you might even be banned from entering Canada for several years. Legal consequences. In some cases, misusing your visa could lead to legal penalties, including fines and detention. So trust me, it's just not worth it. So there you have it. Tourist visa application, and the most important thing, remember, don't misuse your visa. Stay honest within the rules, and you'll have a smooth journey to Canada. If you're planning a trip soon, make sure to check our other videos on tips and tricks for Canadian immigration. And don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and leave any questions or comments down below. We'd love to hear from you. And if you need help with your tourist visa application, our team is here to guide and your every step of the way. Safe travels, and we'll see you in the next video.